Jordan Peterson is here. He was supposed to be here last week. We had a little snafu, but that's all right. I know all about him. I excited about speaking to him. 12 Rules for Life is the name of the book. #1 on Amazon. An antidote to chaos. Good to see you again, my friend.
Good to see you, too.
So you're one of the guys where I have so many questions that the problem is I have to put them in order. First, something I heard you say that I thought was really important, which is sort of make your kid like your kids and sort of make your kids likable and like them. I don't mean likable in like a beauty contest kind of way, because what Jordan has said is if that kid's got some bad traits, that kid's going to go out and take them to the world, and they're going to take that same thing and lay it on their boss and lay it on a cop and lay it on the school teacher, and they're not going to be successful if you don't get that out of them.
Right.
Could we drill down on that one a little bit, Jordan?
Yeah, well, there's actually a really large literature on this. I studied the development of antisocial and criminal behavior in kids for a long time when I used to work in Montreal, and the literature is pretty clear. You have to socialize your kids between the ages of 2 and 4. That's when you turn them from people who can only really be concerned about their own needs to people who can play well with others. That's really the critical issue. And you got to think about what you want for your kids. I mean, first of all, you don't want them to push you and misbehave so badly that they bring out the worst in you. That's a really bad idea, because they're stuck with you and you're a lot bigger and more powerful. And you dole out all the attention and all the rewards and all the punishments and all of that. And so, parents are flawed and potentially dangerous people just like everyone else, and that can be passive or active. And if your kids push you too hard, you stop doing nice things for them. I mean, that's the least of the potential problems. So there's that. You want them to behave in a manner that makes you like them, so the worst of you stays hidden. That's a good thing. And so that you want to do the best for your kids because you actually enjoy having them around. But perhaps even more importantly, especially between the ages of 2 and 4, you want to help your child learn how to be desirable to other children, because from 4 onward, most of the socialization with children is done by other children. So what you want is your children to become highly desirable play partners. That means they know how to pretend, and they know how to rough and tumble play, and they know how to take turns, and they know how to share, and they know how to negotiate a game. Because then wherever they go, other kids like them, and instantly they're welcomed into the social groups, and then they get socialized properly. And then if they're reasonably respectful to adults, but, still amusing and funny, not crushed into a conformist jar, but then wherever they go, adults kind of like kids, generally speaking, unless the kids do something to disabuse them of that. And so if your kids listen and are attentive and are polite to adults and respectful, then the adults will smile at them and be happy that they're around. So everywhere they go, people are happy that they're around, but they'll also teach them things. So it's like, well, what's wrong with that? Why would you want anything else for your kids except for them to be really welcome wherever they go? Well, that's what you're after.
It's so funny.